Welcome to Hype. Big gig, yes, your ultimate destination for the hottest trend, the juiciest of entertainment scoop, and the most buzz-ready event highlights. On this show, we bring you the latest update from the world of music, sports, movies, and entertainment. Whether it's breaking news, chart-topping hits, or must-watch films, we've got you covered. And we also sit down one-on-one with your favorite influencers and trailblazers making waves in their respective field. I'll go by the name Kenzo, your hype creator, welcoming you to the show.
And I am Ghene D'Goddess, bringing you the latest entertainment news with a touch of divine flash. So let's get into it.
Well, before we get into what we have installed for you guys today, I just have to ask, Ghene, what was the plan exactly? What was the plan? You woke up today and was like, you know what, let me oppress Kenzo.
No, it's not like that. You know, it's our debut on the show, so we're just giving you a little bit of the goddess show. That's what it is.
I'll admit, you're Taylor. Nice. Well
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so we have a lot of things planned for you guys. A lot has been happening this week, and we are starting with this. Nigerian musicians Portable and Speed Darlington are taking their field from social media to the boxing ring in a highly anticipated celebrity showdown in April. The match, organized by My Game Rush, will take place on Friday, April 18, 2025 at the Balmoral Convention Center in Victoria Island. The event promised to settle this long-standing beef, which began when Darlington, also known as Akpi, as we prefer to call him in-house, offered Portable $500K for a performance, and a fee that Portable felt is quite insulting. Portable, fresh off his victory against actor Charles Okocha, boasted, "I will defeat you like I defeated Okocha." Darlington fired back, accusing Portable of disrespecting his mother.
Yeah. Receive frequency and signal back to all my fans with Portable contact. Hit me up. I need them contact you, Portable. Portable, you want day my stage April 13. Are you interested? Zazu! Hika! I beg, no come out your fanty for my stage. Yeah, I beg. I don't want to see your fant. I don't want to see your. Hey, now classy men they come. Well, that's if we work something out. Don't get naked, bro. I don't pass that level. You heard me? I didn't go Cambodia next month. I don't pass that. Don't Portable check, bro. Hit me up. Let's do this. April 13. Banga. Derereng.
Speed Darlington, I be waiting that they call you. Feed your imagination. Say you want to roll with a nation. May no get money. Now you sabi. If you no make money, if you no get money, now you sabi. Boo. You are very. Ipe o lowo lowo, you won't invite me for show. You dey use me promote your show. You won't whip me, bro? Telling me. Now 20 million I dey collect for show. Yes. Go and hacks. Where you want to do your show? I'm not a tout like you, bro. Yeah, I'm a hero. I'm a superstar. I'm a celebrity. Yeah, I've been everywhere. I performed in London. I performed in America. In Hero. I have fans in everywhere. See money where you they use. Yeah, it was me that it's 1,500. If I go, 1,500 love me. So you want buy smoke? Abi, ofego. On FIFA goal on me, he was being diluted. Oh my story bunny. Ask me bail on Fago 500K. Fago. We have Bilam 20 million. I don't want to make friends with poor people. I remember my airport when Kone pay you kwanu even pow. The guy, you know, even pow. You dey hungry oh. You just get that idea mo. I say I wanna make payment. Now you say 500k. Where I say 20 million.
Ghene, before I get to you and get your thoughts on this, I also ask the viewers, who do you think is going to win this battle? Because, you know, Portable already has one under his belt with, if you know, the boxing match with Okocha. So I don't think it's all talk with Portable right now, but Ghene, what do you think?
Come on, I'm super excited that this street fight is coming again. Like, I love it when we have these things. It's always very interesting. And then when you have two, you know, street guys, street goons.
Where unpredictable meets resilience.
I'm telling you, let's see how it goes. April 18th, right?
Yes, April 18th. Make sure to save the date.
Yeah.
I don't support any kind of violence, but this one,
come on.
100%.
Come on.
100%, I'm all in. Moving on to something lighter, Nigerian sensation OdumoduBlvck, as we prefer to call him in as the Big Color, has shocked fans with a surprising 16-track project, The Machine Is Coming, a precursor to his upcoming album, Industry Machine, featuring likes like Victoni, Charlie Poppy, BOJ, and many, many more. The project showcased his signature Okporoko rhythm. Okporoko. I don't think I'm saying that correctly. Okporoko rhythm. And hard-hitting lyricism, standing out tracks, which include Legolas, a reflective anthem, and Ramadan Kareem. That one stands out with Taliban and BOJ. This follows his 2023 hit project, Ezioku, and precedes his 8th nomination at the 17th Eddies, including Rap Album of the Year. He has gotten co-signs from Stormzy, Skepta, and Rick Ross. Odumodu is cementing his place as Africa's top rapper. Well, the question I have right now for you guys, the viewers, before I get Ghene's thoughts on this, do you think surprise drop versus traditional rollout, which strategy do you think works best in Afrobeat?
For me, Afrobeat, do your thing. Do what works for you. Do what brings out the best in you, and keep with it. You know, OdumoduBlvck came up with something that is unique.
Yeah, quite different from
something that is him.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what has been evolving Afrobeats all the while. We had people like Fino. Fino does Afrobeat his own way. You know, MI came out with his own brand. You know. Afrobeat is just do your thing, do what works for you. Tradition is versatile, is everywhere. So what works for you is what you do, you know.
I feel like surprise drop can be very effective, but depending on who is making the surprise drop, if nobody is checking for you, I think you should keep it to yourself.
But big ups to OdumoduBlvck. I mean, 16 songs, you know, I mean, that's a whole lot. Big ups to them. We cannot wait to see what comes out from that.
Most definitely.
Yeah. And moving on, still on trending stories, Afrobeat star Joeboy has released his 3rd studio album. It's calling it Viva Lavida, a vibrant project celebrating joy and good vibes. Now, this 13-track album came out in March, of course, 28th of March 2025, and featured collaborations with Olamide, King Madi, Elena Dara, and Wizard Chan. Joeboy says he wanted to counter negativity in the world and is calling the project a source of positivity. I mean, I cannot wait for Joeboy gives you this kind of like vibrant art and everything. I mean, since his breakout with Baby in 2019, Joeboy has become one of Afrobeat's most consistent hit makers. And I would like to add it, one person always on my list with songs like Alcohol, surpassing 100 million Spotify streams. I mean, Joeboy he just keeps doing his thing. And I really think Joeboy has been underrated in Afrobeat, if you ask me.
No, honestly, I will tell you, Joeboy is definitely, in my opinion, I think I'm speaking for all of us at this point, but it's definitely underrated. I don't really hear his name come up in conversations lately. That man has given us classic Baby, Body and Soul.
All for all of them. Come on. And collaborations, you know, with DJ Neptune. And this one with Olamide is another banger, trust me.
Well, the good thing is I was listening to this album on my way to work today. And Joeboy, if you're watching this, please, What is going on? What happened to the lover boy vibes? Like, you are on some different energy. I don't understand. This lover, we miss that lover boy. So far, him and Olamide delivered. Delivered.
I mean, you already know what to do with that, right? With that information, you already know. So moving away from that one and letting you know that Nigerian Afrobeat sensation Omah Lay has announced the release of his second album. Of course, 2025 is kind of very, very fast with so many deliverables coming already. And this one is called Clarity of Mind. Now, the award-winning superstar is ready to follow up his critically acclaimed debut, Boy Alone, with what he promises will be a groundbreaking project. It's set to drop May 16, 2025, and this was revealed via his label's Instagram page. Omah Lay has been teasing new music since 2024, and finally, we are finally coming out.
We're happy.
Yes, we've had singles.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
It's going to be doing collaborations with rising star K-Style and veteran DJ Spinall. You know, however, Clarity of Mind comes after a major setback. The singer previously scrapped an entire album after an artist he trusted allegedly copied his innovative sound. You see, this is why we talk about keeping track of your intellectual properties, because things like this really happen. You know, I can imagine how he must have felt. But you know what? I like the fact that he didn't drop it. He didn't stop there. He came out and he's coming out strong. Now, Omah Lay has disclosed that he had to record a completely new album, which he boldly claims to be the greatest in Afrobeat history. Now, since bursting into the scene in 2020 with his EP, Get Laid. Now, this godly crooner has consistently delivered hits, showcasing his soulful vocals, sharp songwriting and genre blending artistry. Do you think that name, Clarity of Mind, is actually something to actually call this particular album, judging from what has happened to him?
See, if there's anything I've learned from Omah Lay, just let him. He knows what he's doing.
I'm telling you.
I believe. And
I think he also, that thing he keeps saying, thank God I did godly. I mean, he's really godly.
Exactly. Well, we are rooting for him all the way.
Yes,
and we can't wait to listen to what you have. In your own words, you promise that it will be the okay.
Greatest of all time Afrobeat.
All right.
We're waiting for it.
We're waiting for it.
No for our hand, bro.
No for our hand.
Okay. And moving on, Nigerian Afrobeat stars Asake and Ayra Starr have been announced as headliners for 2025 Summer Jam Festival, one of the biggest hip-hop and global music event of the year. Now, this has been organized by Hot 97, and this is New York's premier hip-hop station. The concert will take place at Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey on the 20th day of June 2025, and the star-studded lineup also include A Boogie, Ghana, Glorilla, Mooney Long, Ja Rule is coming back on stage, Cash Doll, and I mean the list goes on and on. Now, Shelby Joyner, founder of Ezra Presents, called Summer Jam the pinnacle of hip-hop culture. And for Asake, this adds to a huge 2025, as he's also going to be headlining Yardland Festival in France. And he just also earned his second Grammy nomination. Meanwhile, Ayra Starr continues a global takeover with dominating charts with a sophomore album. Asake and Ayra Starr headlining Summer Jam.
Please, somebody pinch me. That's all I can say, because who would have thought we would have Afrobeat artists,
I'm telling you,
at this height of the pinnacle of excellence when it comes to music.
I just think Nigerian artists are doing a whole lot. They're doing a whole lot. And if you ask me at this point, I could almost say they are being underrated. Because tell me why we don't have them winning the Grammys yet.
What do you mean? We have the likes of Thames, Burna Boy.
Okay.
It's yeah.
So you want me to calm down?
Yeah, be calming down.
But they need to win more.
No, most definitely they need to win more, because not to say that the song out there from the Western guys are not up to par, but Afrobeat right now is.
Nigeria is king when it comes to Afrobeat.
Afrobeat is right behind you guys. Like they're trailing behind you.
I'm still talking Afrobeats global superstar Davido, like D to the A to the V to the IDO, Omah Lay, is shattered another barrier, and this time around has become the first living African artist to grace the cover of RollingStone Africa. Like Beat That. This feature is part of the promo for his 5th album, titled 5, and is due to come out April 18, 2025. This will definitely include 13 features from Victory Musaki's Again, after giving us that banger Unavailable, you know, from Timeless album. He's doing it again with he's doing it again with Adekule Gold, Omah Lay, and the list just keep going on. And during a Twitch stream with Kroll Santino, Davido previewed new tracks and explained the album's title.
So what would be the...
It was just like your 5th album, just call it 5.
Okay, 5. Okay.
And then after we called it 5, then we now started calling it 5 meaning to it.
Okay, fair. I'm sure there's some deeper meaning to it.
But like in the well, I'm not gonna play that yet, but like intro is kind of like explains it, but it's not a record.
It's
like
not. Okay, yeah.
But yeah.
He aims to solidify his legacy as Africa's biggest music export.
Well, there seems to be like a lot of misconception about this news because people are saying he's the first African. Please, let's make something clear. He's the first African to do this, but not, there are different issues. Just like Burna Boy did France. He was the first to do France. There are different issues. So he's not the first African.
But for this particular
one,
Isha
yes,
has first in it.
Yes, he has first in it.
That's it.
You guys should not gonna say Davido is the first to be on Rolling Stone, but he's the first African on this issue. So,
yes,
yeah,
and we are proud of him.
Yes.
We are proud.
Most definitely.
Of him.
Well, moving on to more Buzz, Nigerian rap legend Abaga has weighed in on the Drake versus Kendrick Lamar feud, arguing that Drake's legacy shouldn't be dismissed despite Kendrick's recent upper hand. Praised Drake's 15-year hit-making streak, saying if Drake makes a comeback, it will elevate above everyone. He also compared Drake's situation to his own past criticism, Nigerian rap scene, with people always, saying anything he does is boring, and he can, sympathize with the current situation Drake is right now. So my question to you guys, the viewers that are watching this, do you feel like MI should just let it go and rappers in general should stop talking about this beef and we should just move on? Or do you think, no, it is very important that we keep pressing on this issue? We would love to hear your, opinions in the comment section. You know where to reach us.
Being isolated, everybody in the world would listen to that album because now we watched him, and what do we love? We love a comeback story. Humans love a comeback story. If Drake is able to come back, I think then it elevates him past everyone, because with everything you want to say about him, no one has ever had, not just the music industry, tech boys. Everybody came and danced on your grave. And the danger here is that if there's one person that has that talent to make that album, it's Drake. Drake is the guy that knows how to put music together. He knows, like, if the first part of listening to Drake's music was about his story of becoming a rap star, now we've given him a second story and he's the best storyteller there is, So I think that opportunity is there. I feel like Kendrick wasn't in my top 10 before this moment, but I feel this has put Kendrick at the very least top 3, I don't think I don't see how, like, objectively we can put Kendrick over Drake just because they were around at the same time. Yeah. And it's like Michael Jordan, like Drake was doing it every year for 15 years. Every year he worked with everyone. Like, you can't deny what Drake has done. But the guy that was better than him the whole time is like LeBron, Steph. You got to put them next to each other because you get 4, I get 4. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah, your own 4 has some, Kendrick is there. So it was just great. It was great to see. And I know I think I was a little bit sympathetic to Drake just because I felt like there was some of that I've been through in my own life where at a certain point, no matter what I did, rap rap community in Nigeria were just like, boring, yawn. No, Emma, why did you do it this way? And I was like, what changed? And later I would just think, but like, yeah, in the rap category, no matter who you are as a rapper, if you're having a conversation, people are going to be like, well, but am I, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, if you hear that for 2 years, you're going to hate that guy. All I need to do is just pass you without saying hi the right way. One day you're going to be like, yeah, see, I told you. And, but it was great. Entertaining. I loved it. Shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to Drake. You know what I mean? Work with the boy. You know what I mean? Come out of Africa, work with
Ghene, what do you think about this?
There is no rap without the,
Bus. Bus.
I mean, tell me how you make it work. The rap fight is what makes the rap culture keep going.
Yeah.
But the thing is this: don't take it out of context. That's where I stand.
Yeah.
Know that it's part of the culture and stick to that. But when you become emotional about it, or you become emotionally involved in it, and it begins to affect your mental health, just drop it.
Well,
Just
to
drop
double
it.
down on what you've said, I personally don't have a problem with Drake losing a rap beef whatsoever. Where I do have an issue is when you try to discredit everything he has done in the past 15 years.
It's part of the rap fight.
That's where you drop the line. A rap beef is a rap beef. But when you go as far as say Drake has never done this, Drake has never done that, is a culture vulture and everything, just to, give Kendrick the upper hand, is where I say, that man is a legend. That man is an icon. And he has been carrying hip hop on his back.
He's a Drake guy.
I'm not a Drake guy. I just like to speak facts.
Well, I feel MI's pain because he has gone through it. MI is one rapper that stands out in Nigeria, but of course he's had so much criticism along the way. So I know he understands what Drake feels at the moment. So I understand if he comes out to stand by Drake, and it's good, standing by your colleague, in times of in hard times.
So people are saying he's looking for a feature, but one thing is for certain, at least when it comes to us, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar all get along in our playlist. Well, still on the Drake topic, Drake has dropped the highly anticipated video for his hit song Nokia. Yes, you heard that right, Nokia, as in Nokia. From his Some Sexy Song For You album, which he partnered with Party Next Door, and fans are convinced that he is taking subtle jabs at Kendrick Lamar following the explosive rap beef. The IMAX shot visual features several possible disses, such as Drake dancing, which people have interpreted as him mocking Not Like Us moves, when Kendrick was doing the moves and everything. And the 6 hours, perched high, also a symbolism of him countering Kendrick caging the owl imagery. And the cameo appearance from NBA star Shine Gilgeous-Alexandra's appearance on the music video is a response. Fans are interpreting it as a response to Kendrick DeMar DeRozan Future. Well, the snake visual also symbolizes Drake being surrounded by enemies, and people are just, running with so many interpretations of this.
The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone. So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl, take a fine ass home, and that's real. Stop teasing me, stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me. We got sticks in the club illegally. Got the whole 6 side, they believe in me. We got members east of the DVP. We got members west on the 401. We got a lock on the game, but there's more to come. You gotta pot that.
I don't just know what to say at this moment, with this Drake and Ken. Fans are wonderful people. They can lead you astray and they can lead you to fame. How do you just sit down and you're really just picking up every bit of the album and finding a way to juxtapose it with Kendrick Lamar? And that's you don't want this fight to end. Abba, fans, please leave Kendrick and Drake alone. Let them enjoy the rest of their.
Please. Hip hop is a sport.
It's a sport.
It's a sport.
Oh, now you agree that it's a sport.
Yes.
Now you agree that the fight is also possible.
I never agreed. I agree hip-hop is a sport.
I thought you were trying to look at your mental health.
And no, my mental health is intact. But the thing is, there is no way they are not going to compare. There is no way, it's not going to be.
Some people actually were waiting for it so that they could review and criticize.
Most definitely.
So, I mean, it's
but if you take a look at the visuals, they are not lying though,
in spite of them, come from
Drake doing the moves and everything is, mocking Kendrick. In my opinion, you can quote me on that.
I told you already that this young man is a Drakey guy,
I'm definitely a Drake fan. I'm definitely, but I am a stan of J. Cole. Anybody that know me on a personal know that that's my guy. J. Cole is my guy, but I love the music Drake.
I stand neutral on this ground. And fresh off 2025 Billboard Women of the Year win, Doechii used her acceptance speech to fire back at critics who have labeled her an industry plant. Now, key moments from her fiery address shows this. I danced my shoes